Hello black belts, those who want to work through their black belts and get the techniques right while they're in isolation. We're going to go through some of the combinations today, see how many we can get through before it starts to rain again. Remember, when you do the combinations and the basics of black belt, you have to put in the numbers of 2, 3 and 4 in between them. Now that gives you time to think what you're doing, but it makes it physically a lot more difficult, and it also makes sure your conditioning's up to spec with it. So it's quite hard work. On the body, I'm not going to keep going through the 2, 3s and 4s because you know what's going on there. But we're going to just go through the basic techniques and then try and give you tips and ideas of what we're looking for. First combination is blitz with roundhouse kick and back fist. So we come from here. The roundhouse kicks off the back foot. And obviously in the blitz, it's just a standard blitz driving forward. Then you bring the back leg, roundhouse kick, and back fist in the face afterwards. So what wants to happen is from back here, nice long back fist. 1, 2. As you land here, you're going to pick this leg up and turn sideways, completely sideways. So when we throw that right hand back fist, it's long range and back out again. Okay, and once again, when we come back out on the other leg, move away, change legs afterwards. You'll have time. Don't, if you're in front of someone on a leg that you don't want to be on, don't just change in front of people, because that's a sign that they should attack you. So from here, I haven't got a lot of room to do it, so I'm going to just run it through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? And you can pyramid it, so you can start with just 1, 2, get used to that. And then move back and drive in 1, 2, 3, bring that back leg up, and then finally 1, 2, 3, 4 into this, shifting back, changing position. Slide side kick, back fist reverse punch. Now on this one, it's not a blitz, you don't drive through. This is designed to be in and out, more karate style, more keeping people away or scoring at long range and back out rather than driving through. So again, slide side kick, pick your leg up first, drive it in, pull it down, yeah, and then from there, back fist, reverse punch, pull it out. And that's the important bit as well, pulling out. So from here, 1, stay sideways, 2, 3, and back out. Okay, so from here, pick that knee up, 1, 2, 3, and back out. It's a simple, basic technique that we've done from Orange Belt, but it's a good one when you're fighting here and just keeping yourself out with long range arms rather than trying to drive through all the time. The black belt combinations comprise of different combinations picked from the different gradients that have a principle behind them all the time. An idea of how we're supposed to move, how we're supposed to fight, how we're supposed to defend, how we're supposed to come in and change stance, all those kind of things. So each one has that, and it's important to learn what the principle is. And you should have learned that when you did some of these things back in orange, green, purple, blue, whatever grade you're doing. But it's good to always work on them because they're the basis for intelligent fighting, intelligent sparring, and just intelligent movement. Number 3 is the reverse blitz with 3 punches. So here, what we want to see on these blitzes is these legs really working, not upright. So from here, we drive through 1, 2, 3. There's 3 punches, not 2. So we come from here. When we throw that first punch, again sideways on here, as we throw that first punch, we are leaning into it this way. It's not here. And you want to get that hand right out in front of you. So we don't want you stepping in, shrugging the shoulder with the hand. The idea is the hand goes out long here, and you're in this position. And then from there you run through, straight arm, and another reverse punch to the head. The second punch is to the head. The third punch could be the head or the body. But when you're going to the head, try not to rise up. Try and stay here and drive it through 1, 2, 3 and get the depth through the target. From here, nicely here. Bend your knees, 1, 2, 3 and get that depth through the target. Get the legs driving you forward. So back fist, front sweep, back fist, reverse punch. Now this should be done quite quickly really, but you might have to practice it slow first of all. When we take up from here, the idea is the back fist is long range here, but not hitting the target. It's moving into second position, but it's not getting too deep. So the idea is to throw it to make them move slightly, then we tap the front leg with a sweep. And notice we keep back, we don't throw everything forward because you're going to throw your head into their punches. So one, and then we tap with a sweep here. And then we go with the back fist again, but notice we haven't pulled the arm back, so we just flick the back fist out. So from here, it's 1, 2, 3. So you just carry that back fist on. Don't pull it all the way back. Because by keeping that out, if he's moving backwards, he's not registering that you pull back for another punch. And you've closed the distance slightly with the tap, taking his attention downstairs, and then bang, in with the next two. It's important to know that if you're sweeping right down on the floor, don't kick the shin, don't kick the knee. It's illegal in tournament sparring. And hit it with the top of the foot. So it's like a roundhouse. We're not talking a sweep as in take people away. It's really a dummy sweep. So the top of your foot, roundhouse to the ankle, to the heel, to the bottom of the foot. It's really a roundhouse to the bottom of the foot. So the idea is using the first two techniques to get the third one in. Drive through. Starting to rain. Starting to rain. Lunge back fist, slide side kick, dive blitz. So again, this is working your rock and roll movement with your hips here. So you're getting them working so you're pushing your techniques deep. So when we throw the back fist, nice and deep. Here, don't get too close, but push the arm out. And because you've got the arm out, you can step and roll the hips into the side kick. As we land, we pull that in to throw our shoulders forward into the dive blitz. So again, keep your legs down, don't stand up. Here, stay here. Drive through here. As we land down, hop it forward. Here. So you're throwing your shoulders forward, and then you're throwing your hips underneath your shoulders, and then you're throwing your shoulders forward again. So forward, hips through, and then forward again. So when you do that kick, you should be driving through, not here and staying on the spot necessarily. Okay? So here, pushing forward. So we're trying to slide through those hips. Here. So it's gaining us distance. Switch, slide hook kick, roundhouse kick, back fist. And this changes us into a different stance now. So if you've been fighting left side all the time, this is going to make it a bit more difficult for you. It's good to have something on the other side that you can work with, even if you've got one technique that you know is a good scorer. If you can get comfortable on the other side, then it just gives you that extra little bit of movability, extra little bit of adaptability. And if you get caught on the other side, at least you've got something. It can also work to confuse opponents, because if you change stance all of a sudden and you work in some way on a different stance, then the mapping of your body is different to the opponent. Also, if they've changed stance, if you've got someone who's really good at blocking your back fist all the time and reverse punch, if you change stance, you can get a different angle on it sometimes. It takes work, but it is good sometimes to be able to bat between the two. Not absolutely necessary, but it again makes you a better fighter. We switch on the spot, we just change, we switch the shoulders as well. So from there to there, switching that shoulder round. Don't switch like this, because now you're giving them the chest and everything to hit. When you switch from here, you switch this way round, yeah? Pick the front leg up, hook kick, roundhouse kick, back fist, yeah? What we want to try and do is when we switch here, we pick that leg straight up, and while it's in the air there, that's when we go for the back fist. So we try and overtake that hook kick, roundhouse kick. We switch it here, we put it up here, and overtake. So we're going for the back fist. Yeah, one more time. Switch, you can have a stop there as well if you want for a moment. Doesn't all have to be lightning fast. Pick it up, 1, 2, and then straight through on the back fist. So really the hook kick, roundhouse kick is in front of the face. It's in front of the opponent's face to try and distract. The back fist overtakes it, hits the face. Number 7 is slide side kick, hook kick, blitz, then interacts. So we start off with the side kick, hook kick. 1 without putting it down, up to a hook kick here. Okay, so just pick it up, and it's 1, 2, moving forward, nice and loose. So side kick, hook kick, down. Now I'm not going to get the whole technique in here, so I'm going to split it into Number 9 is slide roundhouse kick, slip left and blitz. So we're actually getting our movement offline. The roundhouse kick is a dummy roundhouse kick, and then we slip to the left and just blitz straight in. So we come from here with the first leg, roundhouse kick here, slipping across this way and blitzing into the target. So roundhouse kick, slip and blitz straight through the target. In black belt you can adapt, because we'll be holding focus pads for you to do this. So if the focus pads end up a long way away, then you step blitz. If they're close, then you don't blitz. It's up to you to adapt where you're hitting and what you're hitting. And number 10 is slide side kick, slip, then switch and blitz off the other side. So you're having to bring the blitz off the other side this time. Starting to move you, not only dummy in and pulling off to the side, but changing position as well. So from here, side kick, down, slip, switch on the spot here, and then come in with the other blitz on the right hand side. From here, side kick, slip, switch, blitz. And remember, side kick as you lay it down, slip, and then you switch that shoulder to here, so you're not facing your opponent. So that's it from this session of the black belt combinations. The wind's blowing, the rain's coming down. That was good fun. Thanks for joining me. See you later.